Damn, your boy just cashed out on that Supreme. What else you pick up? Got the Supreme backpack. About to resell this stuff and make some money. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And in this video, I will be discussing how StockX killed the resale game for sellers. So stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And in this video, I will be discussing why StockX killed the reselling game. And let's be honest, if you are a buyer, StockX is perfect because they have come-ups essentially. And with StockX now being as a seller, being a platform that gives you access to everybody, it's a lot easier for people to try to get rid of their stuff and essentially sell their goods. And just kind of wanting to give a backstory, I know I've been reselling different things for over 10 years now, so I've been doing it since I was in middle school. Essentially started with Nike SBs. So back when Nike SBs were popping, I used to buy a bunch of Nike SBs and just flip them, go to different trade shows such as the Dunk Exchange. For those OGs, they know that was the best. Now there's like SneakerCon, different events like that. But the reason why I wanted to talk about StockX and them being a brand, a company that killed the reselling game for sellers like yourself is because back in the day, there were very few sites of how you could go about flipping things. I know Nike Talk, and I know people didn't just sell sneakers, they also sold clothing, Supreme clothing, and back then was Craigslist. So you would have to go ahead and create listings on Craigslist for local meetups, and also eBay. So eBay was dominant for Supreme, but the only thing that they did was that you didn't really get to authenticate your product. So essentially what you would have to do as an OG seller, you would take photos, but also write your name on a little paper, post it with your photos just to legit check it. And people would go on forums and say, hey, can you guys check if this listing is legit and this product is legit? But with StockX, what they do, if you do not know, you essentially, it's like the stock market, that there's a buyer and a seller, and the seller lists something, and if the buyer is willing to pay that price, the transaction goes through. If the seller ships the product to StockX, they authenticate it for you, and essentially they ship it to the buyer. So it's a seamless process, and it's very great if you are a buyer. And the reason why I believe StockX just completely dominated this kind of selling, reselling, is that it just gives people so much access. And now there are many shops that resell Supreme goods. Here in Los Angeles, there's Riff LA, there's Round 2, there's just a bunch of these different local shops, Soul Stage, and just kind of these brick and mortar reselling companies that you could even list your stuff on consignment. So that's another option, but StockX has revolutionized the game. And I'm not saying this because I'm paid by StockX to say this. It's just for my experience. And in terms of the streetwear industry, if it gives people an opportunity to actually buy the goods that they want for a good deal. But if you're a seller, obviously that affects you. So just kind of wanting to go into StockX's website, and we could take a look at some of the newer goods. Like even, let's take a look at the Supreme world famous hoodie. And I'll give you an example of this. So this hoodie here, if you go ahead and take a look at the ash gray one. So what StockX is getting, this just released. And usually when stuff just release, it's extremely, extremely hyped and sells for extremely high before StockX. So the good thing about StockX is it shows the average price of $149. And when this product did release, the retail is $148. So as you can see here, for a size medium, the highest price that someone's asking for, it's $135. So way below retail. That's rare. And let's just say if we want to go ahead and buy it. So, okay, so buy, if we bid it, let's take a look here. You would have a shipping fee of $13.95 on top of the $135. So extra $14 would equal to, let's see if my math's good, right under 150, around there, 149. So As you can see, it's essentially lower than retail of a Supreme item, and any Supreme item, let's be real, like that stuff sells, and you never see Supreme brand new. So one thing is, it's completely brand new. So I would say for a lot of the newer pieces, it's great to see it, and buying the products on StockX if you're looking to purchase brand new. But for a lot of the later items, like a bunch of the older seasons, over 2 or 3 years, it would be great because not everyone, as a seller, if you're looking to get the quick buck for new products that just dropped, I wouldn't suggest this is the route that you would go if you want to go ahead and sell your product immediately and it just came out. But if you have some of the grails, some of the older pieces, this is a great way because you may not essentially being able to find your buyer. And with StockX, it really does connect buyers and sellers together. And so there's pros and cons if you are a seller, and your benefit of being a seller with StockX if you have older pieces. So just to give an example, this Jordan Supreme collab back in the day, let's just take a look at this hoodie here. Asking for $775 for this, and as a seller, if you were able to sell at that price, so you could even see the last price that it sold at, which was $575. So I mean, in terms of getting it at a consignment store, and who knows, if you put it at consignment, not everyone there is looking to buy this product. But here, this allows it to essentially just be up there for that price, and that could essentially be that is a good price if you are a seller. It's a very fair price. It's not like you're losing money on the product whatsoever. And just to kind of give an idea of some newer products as well. So if we take a look at the Supreme backpacks, like this black one here. So this backpack ranges at $158. It retailed at $158, but you could go ahead and buy it at $187 plus, like, let's say $13 for shipping. So you'll get it right a little above $200. So as you know, that's a great price for a Supreme backpack piece. As you know, many consignment shops, they list them between $250 to $300 when they first drop, and some a lot the as they progress in time, they go for more. So if you are just trying to get a quick buck, like I've been saying, it's not the best way to sell, and it's not the right time to sell. And I'll give you an example of also a North Face backpack that, let's see here. I bought this backpack off eBay when it first dropped, and then we could take a look at now and just kind of give you an idea of exactly it goes up in value. So this Supreme North Face backpack, wow, that's crazy. $1,000 someone's asking. That's the lowest ask. I got this backpack at $350 when it first dropped. So as you can see, it's an older piece. It's not too frequent. It was from last season's drop, but you can see that, look, they're selling for $525, which is great. So it just goes to show what type of reseller are you. And I completely understand that not everyone's cash flow situation is good. Some people can't afford to hold their inventory because they need to see the cash going, and they just want to keep building slowly. But there's also benefits of just holding it as well. So in terms of my experience and just kind of studying the market and viewing it, if you have a Supreme piece that just came out and just dropped, and it's the same season, going a different route, not through StockX selling it, going through StockX to sell it is not the best way. But if you have older pieces and if you're willing to hold your pieces, StockX is perfect to sell your items, because if you try to sell it yourself, obviously it loses demand because not that much people are really looking for it. But I mean, the ones that do have demand for it and are looking for the piece, they can find you and they will buy. So hopefully you guys found this video very informative, and if you guys like more videos about this or just kind of reselling different goods, please subscribe, leave a like, and comment. And just so you guys know, stay tuned. Thank you.